time for every purpose. This is the time. Brother Raila Odinga, Brother Moses, Brother Cyrus, Reverend colleagues, friends, we've come to Bomas. Yes, to Bomas, and I must thank Franklin and his team for choosing to come to Bomas so soon. When I heard about it, I was actually surprised. And it must only be that they knew we have in our midst Bishop Margaret, who is coming to exorcise the ghost of Bomas, so that this place will be reclaimed. It's a wonderful place for Kenya. And what went on wrong at this very important place stands corrected from now going forward. And so, to Bomas, you have come also to share, my friends, some very simple thoughts. In fact, I wasn't ready to speak. There also comes a time when you need to reflect. Kwa hivyo maneno yangu, ndugu wapenzi, leo yatakuwa machache mno. Kwa sababu yale yaliyo mbele yetu yana umuhimu mkubwa zaidi. Yale yaliyoko mbele ya nchi hii yako na maana kwa vizazi hata vijavyo. Kwa sababu tusipoipata wakati huu kurekebisha yote ambayo yamekuja kudhuru hali ya demokrasia yetu, basi hata vizazi vijavyo vitakuwa vikijiuliza, kina Raila huyo na kina Kalonzo na Wetangula na Jerongo na James Orengo na wote hawa walikuwa wapi? Therefore the time to stand up and be counted is now. And we have also come to encourage each other. Somebody said that tough times do not last, but tough people do. You are tough as Kenyans. That you refuse to give up your rights. I saw it on Saturday when the Prime Minister chose to issue a statement out of his office, and because he's still serving as a Prime Minister and I as a Vice President, we thought it would be improper to escort the petition to the courts, but our colleagues did. The team of lawyers led by my brother, my learned senior, James Orengo, and others, did that. We are very grateful. As I watched you, James, stand on the podium outside the Supreme Court, I was very proud of you. You didn't even have a proper microphone. And I knew during my days at the University of Nairobi, I was the first year when James was at the law school, and he was an icon. He continues to be an icon. Men and women who have chosen to stand for what is right, for what is just, for what is in the best national interest. Therefore, my brother Raila, I want to tell you the following. I have no doubt in my mind that you have now joined a very specialized group of world leaders. People who have actually suffered without bitterness. Therefore, Mzee Mandela is now 95, we pray for him. He has shown the way the world should go. If you didn't know, Mzee Mandela is the most popular human being alive today on earth. Because for 27 years in Robben Island, wakaburu wale wakamtesa, wakamnyima mengi. He came out, not a bitter man, but a very tough person. And so, twice denied victory. And you're still sitting here and looking rather comfortable. I have no doubt in my mind we have joined that club. Vijana wenzetu wanao kwa vyuo vikuu wenyeji vyuo vikuu wanasema masafara, umekuwa safara nambari 1. Na kwa hivyo umefuzu in flying colors. And the beautiful thing about that category of leaders, world leaders, is that the world will always stand in awe. It's actually awesome what you're going through. Because I have no doubt in my mind that you will have to succeed in order for this country to succeed. And this is why, along with this team of leaders, and you, Nairobi County Forum of Leaders, Governor Kidero, we congratulate you with your team. We're very proud of you. I have come to affirm that going forward, I will stand closer, even like I've ever been, next to my brother Raila Odinga. Because it is important to deliver a wholesome country. It is so important. If you come to think of it, you really will not stop and think about pecuniary interest. That is a legal term, which means money. You not even talk about money. You just look at the higher goal of delivering a nation that is going to be proud when it comes to the community of nations. In the first instance, within the East African nation and within Africa and the world. My brother Raila Odinga, you have joined the class of Mahatma Gandhi. Peaceful resistance. We are here to tell you, Kenyans, we must be strategic as leaders, very strategic. Don't be bitter. Empty yourself, as I said once when I started on this journey, of prejudice, bitterness. But really fill yourself with confidence and a resolve like no other, so that we can together reclaim the Kenyan dream, which I think is on peril of being misapplied. And so this is my call tonight, for us tonight at Bomas, that we resolve to soldier on. We are not going to discuss the specifics of what is going on, because I've just seen that tomorrow at 10 o'clock the Supreme Court will be convening to be able to mention, just a mention of the 3 petitions. I didn't even know that. I think there are 3 petitions that are before the Supreme Court. Come to think of it, what you are doing as court is just simply to even implement, like we did when we set on this journey, to fully implement the Constitution. And therefore it is it's remiss on the part of any Kenyan to say, oh, Kenyans made a decision, move on. Because the Supreme Court is a creation of the Kenyan Constitution. We therefore must begin to have faith in our own institutions. Therefore, my fellow Kenyans, if you think God did poetry, just imagine, for a start, the capital city of Kenya is in the hands of God. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Tujipigie makofi tena. The second city in this country, the second city, the city of Mombasa, inamilikiwa na nani? The third city, inamilikiwa na nani? Even the oil county, the county of Turkana, inamilikiwa na nani? So, the coal and iron from my home county. So really, come to think of it, thank God for what is already in our hands and claim victory in the next weeks, in the next months ahead. Because in the words of our national anthem, haki iwe ngao na mlinzi. Kama hatuna haki, basi kama nchi tutakuwa tumepoteza ngao yetu, hatutakuwa na ulinzi. Therefore, that is the army that is going to stand up and pray for Raila Amolo Odinga, for Kenya, so that we achieve. This may be just the final hurdle, in my view. It's been bumpy, so I feel encouraged. And as I say, I'm going to stand, and you have stood, and Moses, I'm so proud of you. When I saw you in Tongaren, and you say, Raila, Wetangula, na Kalonzo ni mapacha. Mapacha. And you know, they waste their time and energy wakijaribu hata kushawishi kwa ma-SMS mengine. Niliona juzi mmoja anatuma SMS akasema Kalonzo concede. Hata anasema huyo Kalonzo anaitwa Joseph Kalonzo mwenye butchery somewhere. Tuko pamoja? Na tuko tayari? Wangapi tuko tayari? So this is conceding will mean that I lose my sense of value. And under our new constitution, we have even national values. So let nobody waste their time and energy trying to make approaches to the Vice President of the Republic of Kenya. Because it is to just be a simple waste of time. If they want to approach me, let them own up. Let them own up and say, we apologize to this country. Then we can sit and talk to them. So this is it. This is a resolve. Be very strong, very courageous. It was in the book of Joshua when, Joshua aliambiwa na Mungu, be very strong, be courageous and very strong. Because my servant Moses is gone to sleep. So we all must be very strong so that we can deliver this nation and the future of our children and our children's children. Therefore, let us immortalize our own record manifesto. I want to suggest here, as we move forward, tusije tunaangaliana, huyu ni wa Wiper, huyu ni wa ODM, huyu ni wa Ford Kenya. Sasa tuwe ndugu kabisa, and even before that we are going to speak. Because as I see it, I want to make a proposal. Soon after we deliver all these things, I'm going to propose a merger so that we can become one strong thing. That way we shall be able to fully support our brother Raila Odinga. Si namna hiyo? Kwa hivyo tusife moyo, tumkaribishe kwa makofi basi. 1, 2, 3.